Hey, this is Duncan MacPherson with Pareto Systems. I'm at the Calgary Airport, also known as YYC, just making a connection. I'm delayed. It's interesting, I use Calgary as a hub. It's a beautiful airport and logistically very dependable. About the only thing that really undermines things can be the weather. If you know Calgary, it's on the cold side of the Rocky Mountains and has a reputation for getting all 4 seasons in 1 week, any given week. And if you've been here, you know Calgary itself is so flat, you can watch your dog run away for 3 days, which might explain the volatility of the weather. But of course today, it's not the weather, beautiful day. It was a mechanical issue with the plane. So fortunately, it's just one more flight. I'll get there eventually. It's all good. So I thought I'd just chime in regarding a conversation around growth, business development. And of course, sometimes that comes in the form of client acquisition. And we're always looking for ways to reduce the friction. And the way you do that is you work with people who are already convinced. And you either help them see the merit in convincing other people on your behalf via advocacy, or you think about it in terms of convincing them further, because there could be a vein of gold that exists because they're not empowering you fully. Maybe they're doing business with somebody else as well. But here's the thing, there has to be a mindset around positioning, not pitching. You don't want to pitch empowerment as a favor you're asking of a client. You want to position it as a service you're providing to the client. And if you look around in the marketplace in general, I mean, some firms, they talk about cradle to grave, which is a little odd, but they want a client for life, right? Some talk in terms of wallet share, which seems more goal-centered for the business, not client-centered in terms of the experience. It just kind of comes across as trying to squeeze more juice out of the orange. So ultimately, if you have some customers who aren't empowering you fully, you want to reintroduce yourself and strive to convert them into fully empowering clients who engage and see the value of your process panoramically, fully and completely. And that comes through communication. So sometimes it's a line extension campaign where you are introducing a new offering, a new solution to an existing relationship. And sometimes it's something you're already doing that's simply new to the customer. They're not aware of it. You might have become your own best kept secret because you're understated, you're professional, you don't toot your own horn. So you have to not only reframe and reintroduce yourself, but also future pace, which means start planting some seeds around their unmet needs that might exist now, but also in the future. So essentially what you're saying to a client is, look, we have a great relationship, but I've got some clients who are not aware of everything we do. So I want to just take a moment to explain our process so you have the complete picture. Now, my point here really is that sometimes it's a good idea to symbolize your value to give it some personality. You might know that we have a video called 7 Pillars, 1 Process, where the process is the panoramic value that a client buys into. Your core competency is 1 pillar that they're aware of, but they might not be aware of all the other pillars. You want them to get understand the value of buying into that process. We have some clients that use the concept of a hub and spokes. Okay, so the hub is the process and each spoke represents a deliverable. And of course, the process is part of the glue that holds it all together as the client's life unfolds and their needs evolve. Other people we work with, they use the symbol of an iceberg, meaning what you're empowering us to do now, what you see now is the tip of the iceberg. It's what you don't see, it's what you don't know that represents everything else we do. Okay, but the bottom line is you want to position that with stewardship. So again, you've heard me say, you're not asking someone to buy something or make individual transactions. They're buying into something that they can grow into over the life of the relationship. You're not marketing to yourself. You know what you do really, really well, but give your process some identity and some personality and make sure that you reintroduce yourself and reframe and future pace using that positioning with stewardship. Okay, so just a gentle reminder. So I'm going to wander down to my gate here. But thanks for watching. Make sure you download our Always On Pareto Systems app. We'll see you on LinkedIn. And until next time, make it a great day.